Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Time to get this party started. What up, Jimmy? How you doing? Jimmy, you always we are. This is the dregs. This is it. I need to new year, new stash, new supply. I won't say I'm proud of myself, but I am like I've never gotten down to this. I am overdue for a visit to my guy. Overdue. And I noticed the winter too and stuff slows down. Woo, woo. What up? What up? How you doing this evening? Goodness. It's kind of chilly. I'm saying I'm in my pajamas. Dave, happy New Year to you too. What up? What up? All right, so we got the clear, and I have this is the sugar-free monster. This is Ultra Paradise. This green one is my favorite though. Susie, Feliz Año Nuevo. All right. Ooh, you know what I need to do? I need to take an indigestion pill since I'm gonna be drinking. I don't want any indigestion tomorrow. So we pop one of those right now. Susie, how was your trip? Let's see. Terry, what up? Susie said, dang it. Wasn't able to get the PR. Oh. Even still. I won't say don't even worry about it. Look, we hang on. That was a 4-ounce pour. We're gonna start with that. We're not going too crazy. New year. Stick that there out of the way. Oh, let's make sure that the stream is going well. Live. Baby. All the way live. Play. All right. And we'll mute that. So, I thought you had an 8-ounce. I do, but I was trying to, say take it easy. I was trying to, I could fit a little bit more in the cup. Don't. Jimmy's a great influence. There you go. That's a 6-ounce pour. I was trying not to go too crazy. How's everybody doing? How was Christmas and how was New Year's Eve for everyone? If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. Terry said apple smoked pork steaks, smoked country style green beans, and smoked mac and cheese. Nice. Jimmy says 2025 is a year to clearly move forward. I guess clearly. Look, it's funny, Jimmy. I was looking because I'm like I said, this is the last of my regular supply. I was looking in the freezer and I was looking at stuff that I've aged a little bit. I'm like, boy, I gotta hit my guy up, like for real. I am low. What? I don't know. I was trying to see what y'all were doing. She's cutting mac and cheese. Oh, mac and cheese. The missus and taste tester number 3 are in the kitchen. They're having their midnight to them snack. A big old honking piece of mac and cheese. So what everybody cooked today or yesterday, aside from Terry, since he told us he had pork steaks and green beans and mac and cheese. Anybody else do anything fun and or exciting? Oh. I'll taste that's the number one, do it. Oh. Sorry. Let's see, who else do we have on the live stream? Marinated a brisket? Go on. It's not. What did you marinate the brisket with? I'll say oddly enough. So I have a cousin that lives in Georgia, and a few years ago he had, I won't say gotten into barbecue, but he got into barbecue, and he was doing a brisket. He did this he brined a brisket. I'm like, what? Why would you brine a brisket? Like that just doesn't make sense to me. But he told me everything that he put in his brisket, and he swore up and down it was delicious. And I was like, okay. I mean, not for nothing, sure. But just never would have been something that I would have had on my bingo card to do at all. I was in there geeking. I did in my dad's steak marinade. It was phenomenal. Okay. I mean, I do remember videos from your dad's steak marinade, so kind of, I'll say all the fixings seem like they would be pretty decent. I kind of wish I was doing the StreamYard thing, because then I could kind of cut to your, your video showing your dad's marinade. But let's see here. Go out to channel. See if we can find it. Dad's 60s marinade on pork. There we go. All right, let's see if we can find the recipe. No, I don't see it in the. Let's see. Let's see if we can find out what's in it. All right, come on.
Pretty much like we did before. We've got our little saucepan. Everybody seems to love a little copper bottom. All right, I'm going to take half a stick of butter.
So some butter.
Measured out last time.
All right, so let's see. Trying to find it. No, let's see. Put it in there. No.
I took some heat. I dipped it with a spoon. This is 1/2 stick of butter.
All right. Half stick of butter so far.
Half stick. We're going to melt it down.
The heat's a little high in that pot there, buddy.
We get this melted down.
Come on.
To this, we're going to add, and I'm going to make it easy.
Oh, this is teriyaki, it looks like.
I got questioned on my measurements.
Oh, soy sauce.
Third. All right. That's half cup.
Half cup soy sauce. All right.
Make it easy for you. Last time I was using a third.
Did you?
Half of a third was
This
6.
Worcestershire sauce right there.
We'll make it easy.
Look like Lee and Perrins.
There's a quarter cup.
Quarter cup of Lee and Perrins.
That's Lee and Perrins. And I'm going to use a quarter cup of teriyaki sauce.
Quarter cup of teriyaki.
There we go. Teriyaki sauce. All right. Exact measurements.
I feel like
something you can follow.
He said he used some exact measurements, something you can follow. All right, I think that was it. So,
I'm going to bring it up just a little bit.
Teriyaki, Worcestershire,
Rolling bowl,
soy,
but I want to get it good and hot.
butter.
Now, you can see I'm out in the cook shack. It's wide open, thermometer on the wall, so it's about 40 degrees out.
I mean, it's easy enough. How much of that did you make, Jimmy? Because, I mean, I don't know. Did you make enough and then put it like in a 2-gallon bag or something in order to encompass the entire brisket? Quentin, what up? He says, Happy New Year, Dash in chat. What's up with you? Happy New Year to you too, sir. Also, garlic powder.
Here, it's always a little
I guess you warm it up and simmered it down together, and then you put the garlic powder or granulated garlic. Which one?
Hope you can see a bowl, and I'm going to take and cut it off. Right there. That's all I need. Now, I'm going to let these flavors mix, cool down, because I'm going to pour it right over the pork. So, hold on, and I'll bring it right back. Okay, well, you're going to have to get one of the most important ingredients. Now,
He almost forgot the garlic powder. Or granulated garlic powder.
He said he had switched over to garlic powder. That you couldn't tell the difference between the garlic salt and the garlic powder. I don't know. But I'm going to take a tablespoon of garlic powder for all of you.
All right. So he said he doubled it and put it in a vacuum seal bag. Okay. That sounds like a winner there. I'm trying to think. Well, I do have a small brisket. How long did you marinate it for, Jimmy?
High blood pressure people, and I can't have that because that's too much salt, overload salt. I got my good.
Only bad thing is I don't have all of those ingredients. I don't have any teriyaki, and I don't think I have any Lee and Perrins. I might have some.
All right.
I have some Worcestershire, but not Lee and Perrins.
Okay.
Sometimes I know it's important. They are cackling in the kitchen.
Now, originally the idea was I was going to do pork steak, so it would be kind of the same with that marinated steak deal. But you know what? Pork's pretty much pork, and we love pork chops. So this is something my dad didn't have. This is Uncle Steve's SPG.
Oh yeah, I love the SPG.
All right. He didn't use salt. He did use pepper, and he did use garlic salt. Back to that salt overload. All right. I'm gonna put good.
What happened, Terry?
On both sides of this Uncle Steve's. Let's do the other side. And there we go. All right.
All right. Sorry. What's everybody else getting into? As far as so tonight I wanted to talk about in the fridge overnight. Okay. Cool. New Year's. Well, New Year, new cooks. What's something you trying to try this year or soon? My truck got broken into and all my carpentry tools were stolen. Oh man. Dude, I'm gonna say I've been there. I had someone break into my garages and took probably about $1,500 in tools a couple of years ago. I had to replace everything. It was not a fun time at all. I mean, I'd say the worst part was some of my, like the first tool set that I bought, that 183 piece or whatever it was, Craftsman tool set that I had since I was 16 was one of the things they took. All of the 3/8, quarter-inch, 3/8, and half-inch sockets from that set for the most part, plus lots and lots of my DeWalt tools. So yeah, but definitely been there, Terry. Definitely been there. I'll say hopefully your insurance might be able to cover some of that. So what's like I said, what's up with everybody? What are we cooking? What are we trying to cook coming into the new year? Any new and exciting things? I've the first carpentry tools of one. Yeah. Like I said, man, I get it. I been there, man. Been there for sure. I had another starting guy out. Yeah. Well, that's I feel like that's exactly what the person took, almost a complete set of 1/4 inch, 3/8, and a 1/2 inch drive sockets and ratchets, as well as impact, multiple impacts. I mean, 3/8, 1/2 inch impacts, 1/4 inch bit driver, or 1/4 inch impact driver, and drill. I mean, drill bits, just all types of stuff. I was pissed. So I actually did something today I've never done before. Well, technically, I bought, or I'm not sure if I bought it or if my wife bought it, but we bought a sausage making attachment, like a meat grinder for the KitchenAid stand mixer, and I used it today to grind, put a pretty coarse grind on some fat that I had, beef fat, from when I made briskets for Christmas. So today was like, all right, I'm saying I'm not doing anything else. I actually did a grind on it and ground it down and put it out on the Traeger for about 2.5 hours at 300 degrees. And when I say I rendered a half full catering pan of tallow, and I'm gonna say I'm in the process of trying to clean it up a little bit, get all the impurities out of it, and we're gonna see how it turns out. But I'm pretty happy about how it turned out so far with the tallow, just from rendering it, and it rendered a lot more than I was expecting after doing the grind. I've kind of cut pieces up in the past and gotten some tallow, but nowhere near as much tallow as I did this time. Let's see. Terry said he put a little post on Instagram with his Cash App, but because of Christmas, no one has had anything to help. I did get some nail guns and a hammer given to me. Nice. Christina says hello. Hey, she said, hey, Fats Flavor. Indeed. I did not, Susie. So who still says videotape? One. And no, I didn't do a video. So I'm gonna say a lot of times, there's some of the times I don't do videos necessarily when my family is completely home, because they're just in the way, like right now. What up, Dave? How you doing? He says, Happy New Year, everyone. Yeah, so no, I didn't film a video. I did take a few pictures, but the whole thing is, I won't say a lot of times, but more often than not, when I am doing something for the first time, I don't always film it. I do try to kind of do a dry run to see how it works out, if it works out. There are plenty of times where I do kind of go off the cuff and film videos, and I'm like flying by the seat of my pants. But there are also times I won't say wasted a lot of time, but I won't say no better, but I have gotten to the point where I try not to do that. So typically when I'm doing something for the first time, or for the first time in a long time, I will not film it. So today was one of those days where I did a few different things, say barbecue related, that I did not film, just mainly because, again, my family is all around, and sometimes while I'm trying to get things cooked and or rendered, in this case with the tallow, it was easier for me to just kind of work and get it done versus trying to film and then get it done. And so in a upcoming video, I will break down the process. Plus it's still going on. I have my homemade tools and my tools I carry in the truck. Okay. And then also I bought a 3-bone rib roast, rib eye roast. And I cut that down into each of the 3 bones and made 3 basically tomahawks, like thick cut ribeye steaks, and I cooked those this afternoon. They turned out pretty darn good. Um, they were fantastic. I'm looking at one of the I cooked 3. I ended up doing a reverse here, and then say I seared off the 2. But got it to finish temperature. And then one I put away because I was like, oh, everybody's not eating. Okay, let's put this away. I'm not trying to let that go to waste. So I will warm that up a little later. I'm like, I want a steak. I want a fantastic steak. Yep, you know what? I got that steak. KB says Happy New Year, dashing y'all. What up, Quentin? How you doing? Quentin, how'd your was it a brisket or a ribeye roast? How'd your roast turn out? Prime rib was great. We just finished eating and watched my Buckeyes kick butt. Oh, your Buckeyes, huh? Jarrett said I smoked pork butt snake method on a Weber kettle. It was a rough cook in today's win, but it turned out delicious. Up, so that means Jarrett, you must be on the East Coast, cause boy, oh boy, it was windy in Maryland today. Windy, for sure. It was super windy. Quentin Nelson said, my prime rib roast turned out great. My first one I've ever cooked. Nice. Jarrett. Yep, Pennsylvania. Where in Pennsylvania are you? You know, I'm from Pennsylvania. Quentin says, Dave, how you doing, bud? Hey, bud, how you doing? Shout out to the rewatch gang. Well, the replay gang, not rewatch. Replay. We're gonna have to. I gotta like get that in my head. To the replay gang, because you're not. It's your first time watching, but it's being replayed, not live. Oh, Quentin says, Jimmy, I'm making one of your recipes tomorrow. I will report back on how good it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Quentin, did you get feedback from your coworkers on how the food was or for how the food turned out? Quentin says, hey, Quentin, Happy New Year. That's always kind of funny. Hey, Quentin. Hey, Quentin. Hey, Quentin. Hey, Quentin. I forgot to ask you. So it wasn't this past Saturday. It was last Saturday. I had a drop off not too far from Quentin, and I actually went past this place and hung out with him for a little bit. He showed me his new to him Tesla. His Tesla is faster than my ID4, but it's still a Tesla. That's yeah. Central north of Harrisburg. Okay, north of Harrisburg. All right. All right. So, Eagles or Steelers? Eagles or Steelers? No, which I'm just saying. Just. I mean, there's only one right answer. Just saying. Just saying. Quentin said he had to kick me out of his house last week. I just wanted to keep driving it. I just wanted to keep driving his car and drinking his liquor. No, sir. No, sir. Those two things never didn't happen in, together. Uh, no, we were talking shop and shooting the breeze. How's that table holding up, Quentin? The Dolphins. Oh, brother. Oh no. Mm. What? The Dolphins? Mm. I normally don't reserve this, but Pennsylvania, your your Pennsylvania is showing the Dolphins. The Dolphins. Oh boy. Quentin says ban. Well, that's his first strike. We'll. Oh my goodness, that's his first strike. The coworkers love the food. By the way, I did make too much. I need to get better at preparing the right amount of food. So here's the thing, though. When you're getting paid to cook for someone else, you cook as much as you can get paid for, if that makes sense. I'm gonna say that again. When you're getting paid to cook for someone else, you get as much cooked as you can get paid for. Because the difference between cooking 20 pounds of chicken and 25 pounds of chicken is not that much. But when it comes out to being paid for it, that is where it makes a big difference. Where the difference in cook time or effort in cooking 20 pounds versus 25 pounds is not that much, and you can make more money on 25 pounds than you can 20. All right, well, at least we'll kind of, I'm gonna say we'll kind of push. But they said baseball, he's the Phillies. All right, at least you're leaning in the right direction. Go Phils, go Phils. We I think unfortunately that was last year was the closest we might get for the Phillies in a while. I don't think that the team is starting to, I'm gonna say, age out, but we are getting old, a little long in the tooth, and I don't think we have that same. I don't know. We shall see. Look, nobody said we were going to get there to the series 2 years ago, and we did. Last year, of course, we lost before the series, but still. Let's say this. I donated all the leftovers to the church down the street, so I didn't go to waste. Even the pasta that I didn't make, it's just bought. You decide on salsa. All right. No one wanted. All right. Well, that is definitely I won't say a lesson learned, but it's one of those things where you kind of have to know your market, or know you who you're, let's say, serving. But it really depends. Like sometimes you can, I've been places where I'm like, I don't like macaroni salad, but they tear it up. Or I've been places where I made green beans, and the green beans are the first thing that gets eaten up, and I'm like, people really like green beans? You just never know. It is it's a crapshoot, and especially with sides, you can't. I won't say you can't call it, but it's one of those things where you have to kind of base your next cook on your last cook. And if you haven't had anything to give you any sort of base off of, you always need to err on the side of caution and have more food than you think you need, so that you don't run out. Because worst thing is you can run out. FCB, what up? Happy New Year, man. He said, yo, what up, Dash and Chat? What's going on? Quentin says, Jimmy, how long will that battery go with an electric four-wheeler? Just wondering. Quentin, it's a blessing that will be returned. Yes, indeed. Having extra food to give to someone else or someone less fortunate Till it runs out of gas. Generator with 4 wheels. Yeah. I must have missed that conversation. Quint and Jimmy. Mm. Oh, so Jimmy, I was talking earlier, and I looked at the jar, the freezer jar. I looked at it, and I was like, "Woo, I'm not ready." Spent the company's money pretty good this year. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, I sure did. Oh, Jimmy said I purchased a new electric 4-wheeler this week. Okay. All right. Well, Jimmy, I might have to hit you up about that and see. You didn't help at all. It was on me. Oh, I sure. Jimmy said that's for New Year. Woof. Listen, it it stays. It has a, I'm gonna say, a permanent location. Uh, Bless you. The table 9. Oh, the table. All right, that's what's up. So when I got to Quentin's, he was assembling a table, and the table wasn't sitting right. And I'm like, loosen it up and then tighten it up. He tightened one area before he had gotten everything aligned. And now to his credit, the instructions were very vague. It was just pictures, and it was like pictures of the parts and then pictures of it fully assembled. So, but I was like, why don't you loosen this bit and then tighten that bit and see what happens? And sure enough, it worked out. Oh, look, please and thank you, Jimmy. For sure. I won't say I'm overdue. Tito's is how do you know when to say no to a client? The money might be good, but the attitude is something not desired. So Tito, let me just I've said this before. You get to the point where you start dealing with someone and you know it's going to be a hassle, and you know it's not going to be worth the effort. Like there are people who maybe once or twice a year I get scammers that send me emails and they say, I'm planning to having a party on this particular day, or they say I'm planning to have a party in Baltimore, and it's either going to be on this day or this day. When they start giving me options as to when the party is going to be, that's a scam. First red flag. Then it'll be some weird generic last name, and it'll be like Jones or Smith or Baker. Like, just, I'm telling you, almost always. Then I say, okay, I can, and usually the party, the retirement party, or the, I'm gonna say holiday party or the birthday party, they're very generic, okay? And then they say, um, they ask, do you do catering? Yes, you found my information. Yes, I do catering. Then they say, are you available for this particular day or this particular day? I'm thinking about having X number of people, and I need advice on what my budget should be. Well, you should know what your budget is going into it. And they kind of leave it a little too open ended for me to make the decisions for them. And that's, again, another red flag. So I'm telling you, I get emails from people once a quarter, if not at least twice a year. What?
I think you missed the point of the question.
No. I know.
I'm trying to deal with people that are unruly.
Yeah, well, I'm
Not
getting.
a scammer.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Bring me back.
No. So, but the whole thing is, the point I'm trying to make, and how I was roundabout getting to it, is a lot of times how they, I'm gonna say, how they approach you is how you can discern whether or not there's somebody where you're like, okay, I'm going to spend the time and figure out whether or not they're worth my time, or it's like, all right, you know what? Sometimes you just have to, in the beginning, until you get to the point where I'm gonna say you get burnt a time or two, and it's not about getting burnt necessarily, but if you have that feeling, sometimes go with your gut, and it's not worth you, bending over backwards for somebody who's going nickel and dime you. If that person comes out and says, "What's the cheapest you can do X, Y, and Z for?" That might not be somebody. That might not be somebody you want to work with. You just kind of have to. I won't say feel them out, but there will be signs that you are like, all right, this person doesn't feel. It doesn't bode well. Um, Sometimes I've had people who they're like bugaboos. Like I had this one lady, and I talk about her. I won't say often, but I've talked about her in the past. She hit me up in like October for a Valentine's Day event. Now, mind you, she'd never done business with me. We'd never done. Are you making coffee right now?
I am making tea.
Oh, I just smell coffee. If you want to empty the pot into this cup, I'll drink it later.
Good. I'm just making tea.
All right. I just smelled it. All right. So in October, I got contacted about doing an event in February. And I'm like, hey, no, Valentine's Day, not a problem. I don't have anything on the books just yet. Obviously, we're Quentin said, let me get coffee too. He said 4 sugars. So I'll take 4 Splendors. Jimmy said, those are the people I add 15% to. Sometimes that's it. That's how you weed them out. Because of like, if they're going to give you hassle, charge them for it. But anyway, this one lady, she reached out to me, and she was the mother of a friend of a friend. So this friend ordered food for me and had been a long time customer and just a good friend for years. And then the mother reached out. Again, in October for her event in February. And I'm like, geez, like, it's kind of weird, but okay. So we hashed out the menu. We talked about everything that was going to be. And I even gave her pricing up front, which was a mistake, right? I learned that in the long run. So then I'm like, okay, cool. I said, how about we regroup in January? November. She hits me up. Are we still good? Is everything still the same? Yeah, we're like we 3 months out. Yeah, it's still the same. Everything's good. Okay. All right, thank you. She hits me up in December. I'm like, why are you calling me, lady? Like we've talked in October, we've talked in November. Everything is everything. We're all good. Why are you bugging me? Okay. Like, thank you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, one of those type deals. January comes rolling around. Okay, all right. Beginning of January, I'm like, listen, we just spoke a few weeks ago. We don't need to talk about this every other day, right? I'm like, listen, we're good. Like, I got you covered. Obviously I know Valentine's Day, February 14th, whatever the date that she was having her event on, I'm like, we're good. So that was January. End of January, we have another conversation. And then probably like February, the first week of February, we have another conversation. And I'm just like, okay, at this point, you need your hand held. And I'll hold your hand and I will, answer any questions you have. And I'll tell you about, whatever the case may be. But that's what she needed. And it was a lesson because I'm like, okay, usually I'm pretty like hands off, if you will. You tell me your date, you tell me what you need, and I put it on my calendar. I set reminders for myself or do whatever the case may be, and boom, 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 everything's taken care of. But there's some people that just they like, I don't know, anal retentive. They need everything, whatever. What? My wife is chiming in.
No, it's just from the other side of the fence. She doesn't know you.
She doesn't know me.
She doesn't
You're right.
know your
She,
work
yep.
ethics. She knows she has a party that's dependent heavily upon you.
Yeah, agreed.
So she just wanted to make sure she wasn't going to get ghosted by this smaller operation.
Correct. And so to that point, I had someone else this year do the same thing, and I'm like, what is this lady doing? Like, I already told her I'm good, but I didn't set the expectation and give her I didn't give her a timeline. So she hit me up. So Thanksgiving, let's say I cook, but I reached out to a few of the people who ordered food from me last year, and I'm like, hey, it's Thanksgiving. Just before I accept or take anyone that has asked me to cook for them, if you want me to cook something for you, I'm going to extend the offer to cook for you because you ordered for me in the past before I take on anyone new, and I tell people, hey, I'm sold out. So this one young lady was like, oh yes, I do need food, but I have someone that wants to order food for Christmas. And I was like, oh no, she wants to order as well. And I was like, okay, cool, no problem. So she put me in contact with this other young lady, and I'm like, hey, here's this is I basically told her, now mind you, this is 2 weeks, 3 weeks before Thanksgiving. I don't send out my invoices until like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, and I don't finalize everything until like the week before Thanksgiving because it's just, there's a lot going on. So let's say 3 weeks before, I reach out to her, say, hey, I'm cool. I have your order. I will be in touch. And that was what I said. I will be in touch. She hits me up like 2 days later, like, I haven't heard anything from you. I'm like, I swear I told you I would be in touch. Like, I can't, like, I have to wait before I get all of the orders before I can do the next step. But the problem was, she was expecting me to get back in touch with her like the next day. And that's just not how, I kind of try to do things in batches, so I'm not like spending 2 or 3 hours every single day doing barbecue stuff. Like, I have a full-time job. I have other things I have to do. I have other responsibilities. And it was just like, and so to my wife's point, she's like, she doesn't know me. She doesn't know how I operate. She doesn't know that, I'm dependable. She doesn't know any of those things because she's never dealt with me. But now the expectation has been set that if I say I'm going to be at your house delivering your food between this time and this time, I'll be there typically 5 minutes ahead of schedule. I mean, that's just what I do. So, yeah. Nah, that's Fracturous Life for you. It's 9:50. Nah, it's 9:45. I know. Cornelius, what's up? Jimmy says, hey, Mrs. Dash.
Hi.
I think you heard her, Jimmy. I know, right? I kind of agree with the lady, honest. You should keep her in the loop like twice a week. Just a simple, hey, we still good for your Valentine's Day cook and such. Eva checks, I appreciate the update myself. Yeah, whatever. Cheeto says I should have written contract come to play. I don't know, man. That's one of those things where it's like, how do you think you're going to get screwed? That's all right. So Tito, I hate to be the bearer of, I won't say bad news, but explain what is the feeling you're getting. Hey, Roger, I've known you a long time, Roger. You gonna pick a side? Pick a side. Tito says this is awesome. Wait, I said that wrong. I meant once every 2 weeks. Lord, it's Wednesday. I made the best prime rib. Worst. What up? Where's barbecue? He says, Dash, Happy New Year. So all right. Pet peeve. Pet peeve. And we talk about this every new year. Pet peeve. If you are wishing someone a happy new year, it is a new year. The year is just one. But if you wish someone a happy New Year's Eve, it's the eve of the possessive year, New Year's Eve. So, Happy New Year. Happy New Year or Happy New Year's Eve. Or I guess New Year's Day. But no, just Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Just my own. No one wish you a Happy New Year, fellow. Susie says, if anyone in the chat has stickers, can you let me know so I can purchase one? No. I have stickers, Susie. I have stickers. Look. Oh, this is kind of a bad example. This whole John is a bad example because none of those. Oh, look, this one right there. That one. Dash stickers are too small, like the cities. Oh, couldn't about to get put on time out. Okay, Susie, I have a update on the bowling ball. I saw the bowling ball with my own eyes. I saw the bowling ball with my own eyes. Mm-hmm. Look, I'm I'm prefacing this on purpose because those of you who have been here and know, so some of you guys are like, what are you talking about? The bowling ball. FCB said Quentin just needs to remember to order adult sizes instead of kid sizes. Yes, exactly. I think that was the case too, FCB, because I mean, I have adult sizes, and boom. So Blind Man says, is the ball creamsicle? I might have to let this play out for a little while longer because there's too much bated breath. Quentin says, tell the damn truth. I don't know what you. Oh, I'm thirsty. Hold on. Man, anybody else parched? Yeah. Quentin said, yo, he held the ball in his hand. The bowling ball. Okay, come on now. Pause. Okay, no diddy. No diddy. All right, so Tito, Susie says dash. All right, so Tito, I need you to. I'm waiting for Tito to tell me exactly why he has a feeling like this person that has reached out to him, it might not be worth his time. Quentin says we don't need YouTube investigation on. Oh yeah, we don't need a YouTube investigation on us. Susie said, was it 14.9 or 10 pounds? You know what? I'm not sure. It could have been a 16-pound ball. Susie said, Tito can wait. Damn. So, that sounds like, you sound like Michael or Jermaine. Tito can wait. Susie says, sorry, Tito. No, don't be sorry, Susie. Don't be sorry. So Quentin says, nah, damn that. Tell these people the color of his bowling ball. Okay. So Tito's new here. All right. So Tito, we were talking about, and mind you, Tito's because they're all over the place. All right. I mean, there are those people. And it's almost like, listen, you kind of have to I won't say you have to level set these people, or sometimes you just kind of have to take a step back and be like, all right, you're going to go ahead and run around, make yourself tired. And then I'll just say, boom, here's your answer. Or they email you, contact you 2 or 3 times, and you give them one reply. But hey, little girl, you have school in the morning. It's 10 o'clock almost. It's time for you to get into bed. So, all right. School in the morning. Yeah, they have school tomorrow. I feel like she's making tea as well. All right. So, Susie, and I wish Angela was here, but so Susie, the bowling ball. Quentin said we head off for 3 weeks for Christmas. Nah, that definitely is not the case. Times have changed. Sean, what up? What up? How you doing this evening? Feel like I haven't talked to you in ages, dog. Like ages. All right. So a few weeks ago, we were talking about something, and it led to talking about bowling. And Quentin has bowled a perfect 300. And, you know, there's a video online of him bowling a 300. We've seen it, and he was ecstatic about his bowling 300, which, you know, rightfully so. That is an accomplishment. But we were talking about his bowling ball, and he showed his bowling ball. And in the video, it looked like his bowling ball was pink. So we gave him the most grief about his pink bowling ball for weeks. His pink bowling ball. And when I went to Quentin's house, I'm like, all right, show me the bowling ball. He showed me the bowling ball. I spelled your name wrong too. I'm not stalling, Susie. This is it's not stalling. What would you call it?
Plot development?
Oh, the missus said plot development. I like that. Character building. This is, like it's not even plot development. It is like expanding of the timeline. I don't know, but the point is, I saw the bowling ball, okay, and Quentin said this is gonna be some BS. Susie said, I'm just too excited. This long draw up. Susie said, no, Quentin, is making you stall. Lord, even Mrs. Dash ain't on this side. No, she is on my side because she was feeding me the the verbiage to expand upon what I witnessed. So, first and foremost, he was. What were we drinking? Was it Basil Hayden? Was that what it was? I think it was Basil Hayden's. So, I'm gonna say slightly impaired, but it was a good time. Basil Hayden's, all right. It was good. After I fixed, I'm gonna say I rescued I saved the day, and I fixed the table. We sat down and we were talking barbecue. I gave you a shot of Buffalo Trace to start. Oh, okay. So, was it the Buffalo Trace, or was it Basil? I don't know. Susie, where's Susie? Susie, where are you? Because you are the only one. Blind man says, "Come on." Blind man, let me just tell you. The bowling ball in person. Susie says she died. The bowling ball in person is actually a color that doesn't represent itself well in video. Quentin says, tell him. I'm gonna say I did tell him that the Model Y is faster than my ID4. I told him that already, Quentin. Quentin says he's sipping Buffalo Trace right now. Man, I'm gonna say I need to get some Buffalo Trace. I haven't had any Buffalo Trace in quite a minute, hot minute. Yeah, I'm overdue. I'm looking left. That's my liquor area, and it's dusty. I should have. I have a bottle of Blanton's that I should have taken with me. No, so I haven't had any here at the house in a while, Quentin. That's what I was saying. He said, you literally had Buffalo Trace at my house a week ago, along with seeing his bowling ball. Okay, but I'm not gonna read what Quentin said. His bowling ball, and then he says, no, did he? Susie says, so is it not creamsicle? It's mauve. No, Susie. All right, no more beating around the bush. It is orange-ish. It is. I would say creamsicle-ish. But I could understand and see, and how you see where I am right now, right? So Quentin has been to my house and he's seen the area in which I do my live streams from. I've seen the area in his basement where he does his live streams, and it was like, oh wow, this is it. Oh, this is the Full Sail banner in the background. This is the we talked about his fake Peloton. I think it's Echelon, might be. But I've seen it now. I've seen it, and it's like, okay. Jimmy says, Quentin, it's an Angel's Envy night tonight. Nah. And the proper color. Quentin have a great taste in mine. Sure enough, Jimmy, that's a favorite. Sean says, I think they've changed the formula. The last year I've had tasted different. Really? Sean, I'm not a connoisseur. Like, I think I've had one bottle of Buffalo Trace and one bottle. I've had one bottle of Buffalo Trace, one bottle of Basil Hayden's, and one bottle of Angel's Envy. And that was during COVID when I was trying to learn the bourbon. And that was when I got the Blanton's and I got E.H. Taylor and that bottle of Pappy's. Oof. Susie says, creamsicle! Orange. Yes, it was orange-ish. Susie said, that's still wrong. No. Orange-ish. It sounds like a long-winded way of saying pink. No, because it's crazy. So you know how you have, like, in the room I'm sitting in now, the light that I have above my head is yellowish, and I say that there. We can turn on this light, and I'll turn it down to, let's say, 20%. 20. But I have it at 56K, right? So it's like bright white. So godly, even at this is bright as hell. Okay. All right. So see, now it looks different than if I were to turn the light off and I look more yellow. Right? So I think that is part of the problem as to why it always looks pink, because he doesn't have the right lighting, the correct lighting in the room where the bowling ball is. Quentin says oranges. He literally said it looks oranges at my house, y'all. He's Lord. Did Tito get his answer? Yes, I gave Tito his answer. The answer is sometimes you just kind of have to feel out the person. What was the old dusty bottle you were going to send me for Christmas? Was that the old dusty bottle you were going to send me for Christmas? No, no. The I won't say the bottle I was going to send you, but we talked about our. Do you still have the bottle we aged? We had some. We had some clear that we aged. Or I had some clear I aged. And it says if I turn the light up on high, it'll be pink AF. I can't win. That's exactly it, Quentin. You can't win. That ball will forever be pink, even though I've seen it and it's orange-ish. It'll still be pink. You know why? Because it's funnier, because it's pink. Look. See? The light, maybe you need to, I'm going to say invest in, but dog, look, I just saw the difference in the light from my, this is my, like, I use this light when I'm filming. And it's like a bright, I don't say bright white light, but it's like, yo, a daylight light. And this light, you might need to invest in one of these lights. Do you want the Amazon link to this light? I'm blurring my background forever. Do not threaten us with a good time, Quentin. Well, Tito, hopefully, I want to say I was helpful. But in between the banter, hopefully you were able to get some information you needed. Hey, Marcus Jamie, are you here? FCB said, gotta hide them pink bowling balls. Yeah, buddy. I talked to Marcus earlier. He said he was going to be here, but who knows? That light would have my ball looking like the pink Power Rangers side weapon. He said, no thanks. I don't know. Let's see. Quentin, you want to ask your girl if we can do a live stream? If I can do a live stream from your place? All right, Cheeto. I won't say I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. This is kind of how the live streams go, where we remain serious for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then after that, all bets are off. The rails have been derailed. FCB says real men have pink bowling balls. I'm about to say I don't have anything pink like handy, but I wear pink. I won't say all the time, but I wear pink frequently enough. So, baby, I asked Quentin if his girl would be okay with me coming down there and maybe doing a live stream from his place. He said, you're always welcome here. Bring Mrs. Dash. Okay. She said, okay. She doesn't know what she's in for. Because you live an hour away and we start the live stream at 9. I don't know about that. She's going to be asleep. She is going to be asleep. I don't even know how she's awake right now. She said, can she bring an air mattress? Sure. He's got plenty of room for her. Well, my wife and your girl can like take naps. Or maybe she'll just sit in my car and go to sleep. Turn the heat on, go to sleep. He says, and the XL egg for your boy. No, sir. Roger says, if even. Yeah, no apologies needed. Listen. He said, if we talk about, being serious for 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah. Tito says he's loving this. Well, Jimmy says when the 8 ounces kicks in. Indeed. Quentin says she's in for a good ass time. My girl will be asleep as well. Yep. Quentin says I have beds. Did you figure out what you needed to do with the router situation? You know, it's funny. I had an issue at my house with my own network stuff, and the I have I told you I have a 5 port or 4 port hub or 5 port hub. It might be 5 port hub, and also have a 8 port hub. I didn't realize it was the 8 port hub in my daughter's room, but in the 8 port hub, the 8 port hub was unplugged, which caused a problem with the 4 port hub, which of course caused, you know, a problem down line. So what I'm going to do is introduce some redundancy and run another Ethernet cable directly from the router into the 5 port hub in my family room in order to create some redundancy in my network. You didn't see the upstairs? No, I did not see the upstairs. So is that your way of inviting me back? You're like, you need to see the upstairs of my crib. But I am trying to, you know, help you with your networking. I don't say problem. Still not working. I tried to switch. I have laying around. Must be a connection issue with the wiring. I'll be ripping into more tomorrow while your friends at work. And I'm sort of off. All right. FCB says make sure your equipment can tolerate network loops. Ooh. Hubs or switches? Switches, Roger. Switches. So, I have I have an 8 port switch in my daughter's room where the router is, and then I bought this 8 port because I thought the 5 port switch in the boys' room was not working, but it was just unplugged. So, but I feel like I want to or need to create some redundancy in the network on the house, because what ended up happening was, so the router is hardwired to a 8 port switch in my daughter's room. The 8 port switch is hardwired to a 5 port switch in the boys' room. The boys' room is hardwired to a 4 port or 5 port switch that comes down to my family room. The family room then goes to a 4 port switch in my basement. The 4 port switch in the basement, one of those legs runs out to my garage. The garage, I have a wireless access point. So the access point has cameras and other stuff out in the garage. So those weren't working. The cameras were out there, weren't working. Also, the switch from the boys' room is hardwired into like I said, my family room, and the family room was not connecting to my NAS. That being said, I was not able to back up my videos and data and things like that from my laptop and my external hard drive to my NAS, and I'm like, okay, there's a problem. Like, this is a problem. So I connected. I found that the switch in the boys' room was unplugged. All right, cool. It worked for a day. It didn't stop working. Well, earlier today, I found out that, the part of the problem was that the 8 port switch in my daughter's room was also unplugged. I was able to plug that in and everything fired back up, and I reset everything. All of the cameras are working good and or working fine, and all of the devices and things like that around the house are working fine. So boom, bingo bango. Switches, the setup was already wired up, but it's weird. My first troubleshooting tactic is to run the cable directly from the modem to the router and see if it'll connect. Then try a port downstairs near the router, troubleshooting from there. All right, well, good luck with that. But I'm going to create some redundancy. I have external Ethernet, or I don't say external, but I have outdoor Ethernet. When I ran the Ethernet I was trying to run it from my basement out to my garages. I bought 100 foot of cable, and 100 foot was not enough. Ended up needing 120 feet. Was just short. So that 100 foot of cable that I still have, I'm going to run it directly from the router to my NAS so that it should not have a problem, because I'm gonna say the NAS is one of the most important things, but I'm going to run it directly to the NAS from the router. I don't say everything else can be damned, but I'll have to figure out. I have this 8-port switch. I'm like, I don't know if I need to say get rid of it, or maybe I could run at the second. I don't know. I want to create some sort of redundancy. Pre-terminated armored fiber is dirt cheap. Dude, I can't. I don't say I can't run fiber, but I'm not sophisticated enough to run fiber. There's a lot going on. I can buy that switch from you if you don't want it, though. Yeah, sure. I think it cost me $30, maybe. It's an 8-port switch. I feel like this is Quentin. He about to take advantage, but we can definitely troubleshoot, Quentin. I have Ethernet cable. I have, my networking stuff. I used to do this. I used to teach networking stuff, so I can definitely make some cable. And we can figure it out. We can make some patch panels, some patch cables, and put the switch in. Because all you would really need is this from the router from the DMARC, from where your internet comes into the house, to this switch, smart switch, and then each of the patch panels will get plugged into this. I'm telling you, it'll work. It'll work. Why on direct criminal situation? Because I was thinking about running direct from, because the most important thing to me is my NAS, Roger. So Roger's also a computer guy. So if anything, I would run directly from the router to the NAS. Quince is sold. I hate networking. Damn it. What did I get myself into? Make sure you have a new bottle of Buffalo Trace or Angel's Envy or E.H. Taylor. Make it worth my while to come to scary Northern Virginia. Ooh. Lou Calamadas, Happy New Year, sir. How you doing, man? Lucis fam, how we doing? Quentin says Basil Hayden's is waiting on you. But why so many switches? Because of the number of devices that are fed in each of the rooms. So in my daughter's room, I have the modem connected to an 8-port switch. The 8-port switch runs into our bedroom. Our bedroom, I have a 4-port switch, and that 4-port switch connects to 2 devices that use Ethernet, 3 devices that use Ethernet. The TV, the TV, the lights, and there's something else in there. Maybe it's a 4-port switch, and it's 2 devices. Still. Then in the boys' room, because I wanted to run extended into downstairs, the boys' room is a 4-port switch. That 4-port switch obviously has one in, one out to the family room, and then one of the ports went to the boys' TV. One of the ports went to Taste Tester number 1's computer, his laptop. The one of the ports that goes into the family room comes downstairs. All right, so in the family room there is the There's a Blu-ray player, a TV, cameras, and the port. I think it's the port for the basement. In the basement, there's a TV, there's a PS4, and then the port that goes out to the garages. Oh, also in the family room, there's the NAS. So yeah, Cat 5 everything here. Yeah. Cat 5 or Cat 6. Dash reheat methods are spot on. Let's see. Lou said I made a brisket for Christmas. Turned out yum. I used Dash reheat method. Yeah, buddy. Quentin says, or a bottle of Dash's Shine. Listen, the it's not Dash's Shine. It's Dash's acquired shine. And listen, let me just tell you, I need to acquire some from my acquisition guy because I'm out. I literally drank the last of it on the live stream tonight. So Quint says, do you do Cat 5 or Cat 6? So the latest, I'm gonna say box, but you know, me and my personality, I have talked to whenever, like, well, my day job, I do computer stuff. And whenever they were running, or whenever I saw anyone that was running network comm equipment, I'm like, heck, that the rest of that box right there, can I just get that? Because I needed a little bit of wire to go home. Or I'm gonna say I was telling people, but there was a point where I was teaching, and when I was teaching, I used to take remnants. Like if we had a remnant of a box, or there was, I don't say, something going on. Either way, I always had Cat 5 at least, but the latest cables I have, I believe, is Cat 5e. If it's not Cat 5e, it's Cat 6. But I believe it's Cat 5e that I have run the majority of the networking in my house. Now, mind you, I have an older house, and we have these walls are okay with wireless, but like I'm actually contemplating running Cat 5 or at least Ethernet to the front room where my wife's I'll say office is, but there, because she's having some issues sometimes with internet connectivity. So, you know, that's another possibility. But the majority of everything is at least Cat 5e. FCB says house came with Cat 5e. I've upgraded almost all of it to 6a. All right. Select runs will be fiber soon. Nice. Cat 6 is tricky, threatening hooking up. I mean, you know, I got a roll. You guys starting back up tomorrow. Wanted to say hi. That's what's up. Yes, indeed. Lou, take care, sir. So Lou's class tomorrow. Yeah, we have PD, professional development, Thursday and Friday. No kids until Monday. I swear we had like 3 weeks off for Christmas, New Year's. We didn't go back to school till like January 12th or something. You were in the South. We are not in the South. Well, we are not in the South like you were in the South. He loses, which is fantastic. He says, night, Lou. Cat 5e specifically here. Yeah. I teach at high school. For me, college was like that. He says, later, guys. Lou, be easy. Tell the missus I said what's up. And the kids, hopefully the kids are doing well. And they enjoyed their visits from Santa. Thank you, Lou, for hanging out. One time for the Lou Calamatis. Yes, indeed. Listen, if you are hanging out and you are on the replay gang, shout out replay gang. Look, we had the 1 hour and 19 minute mark. Comment 1 hour and 19 minutes. We locked in. So this isn't the South. Thanks for clarifying that, sir. My work here is done. Nah, your South and my South are two different Souths. We are still in the South. We're not in the deep South. Your work is not done, sir. Sir. Clint says off topic, but the wife and I just did a sort of malort. Hopefully to rid us of our COVID on the men. Listen, malort does Oh goodness. Listen. If you know, you know. Tito says thanks and good night all. Tito, listen. Do not make this your one and only time to come and hang out with us. Come hang out with us. We are here almost every Wednesday from 9 p.m. Eastern until whenever. But typically till at least 11 p.m. Eastern, and first hour, we try to stay, or I try to stay on topic. It doesn't always happen. The second hour, we talk about any and everything. So please feel free to come on back. Come on back, okay? But listen, Malort, goodness gracious. Woo. Thank you, Tito. I appreciate you. Quentin says, "Oh my lord, you know what? Maybe I need to take Quentin Malort because he's. Have you ever had Malort, Quentin? It is a thing. Oh, you have not. Oh, buddy. Wow. Oh, show me the bottle. All right. Whew. This is the bottle. Jepson's Malort liquor. Goodness gracious. It is a thing. Jepson's Malort has the aroma and full body flavor of an unusual botanical. Its bitter taste is savored by two-fisted drinkers. Quint says he needs to send Kent some, his Iowa brother. Listen, let me just tell you. This stuff right here, like, you can't even understand. Like, I'll say you don't understand, but you can't understand. It is a thing. If you know anyone from Chicago, ask them about Malort. And oof. Nope. I'm not doing it. Nope. Not drinking any of it right now. Goodness. Sound like the coffee maker was doing something over there. So I have a bottle of Malort because of Marcus. This is Marcus's fault that I have a bottle of Malort. I was introduced to Malort when I went to Austin and hung out with Marcus. And we went to a place on 6th Street called Casino El Camino. He's got a bartender there named Frep. Frep pours the Malort. Marcus drinks it. Marcus usually takes a video of him taking said shot or a shot and then sends it to me. And is like, you're up, or you're it, or your turn. Oh, damn it, Quint. Seriously? Come on, son. Didn't even. Oh, Quint. Yo, why would you do that? You ain't no good. Quint. I thought we was cooler than that, man. Like, for real. Damn it. Quentin says, I knew it. All right. Damn it. Quint, dog. Like, I thought we were cooler than that. Look, FZP says Quentin isn't the hero we deserve, but he's the hero we need. Quentin says, I'm crying right now. That was too funny. It's not funny. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Y'all see this is full, right? Quentin, I'm gonna need both of y'all to read between the lines, okay? Oof. There's the face. Okay, Jimmy. Oh my goodness. Bruh. Jimmy says, nope, that's a screenshot. Whoa. I need to like let the missus taste this, because there is. Jimmy, have you ever had Malort? Have you ever had Malort? Thanks, Clinton. I appreciate you. I think the rest of this is destined for Quentin. Here's the thing, though. I have another bottle. Quentin says, "Oh, please let Mrs. Dash do a small shot." Yeah, she won't. Baby. All right, let's see. Quentin, put your money where your mouth is.
You need what?
I need you real quick, please. Small shot. Small, little bit. I need you to taste this.
You need me to taste what?
This right here.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
All right, come on, sit down. All right. There you go. Quentin, do what you do. Here you go. Take your hand. Because he said, look, he said, oh, please. Yes. Mrs. Dash, do a small shot. Yep. Go ahead and tell them how bad it is. Taste it.
Did you not explain it to them? Why am I? You need me to double down?
I do.
I can just say it's nasty.
No, it is nasty. But Quentin he's going to make it worth our while.
All right.
Go get her some water. Preemptively, go get her some water.
Die.
Look. Oh my gosh. I feel like I need Quentin, $50.
This is peer pressure. Yo. All right.
Oh.
All right. Wait.
No, don't wait. No, don't stop her.
Sydney gave me water.
Okay.
You can't use my name. I forgot. Yeah. You gave me water. I can't do this. This is why I'm never here.
This is why.
All right. That wasn't that bad.
You didn't have a lot of it.
Oh.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
What is that after?
There it is.
Yo.
Sound. Yo. It wasn't that bad in the beginning.
It started off okay.
Yep. There it is.
Then it went real
Then
south.
Yep. my goodness, that was hilarious.
You enjoy that. Why is the bottle almost empty?
Because Marcus hits me up and he's like, you know, when he does it, oh my gosh, you should see her face. She's switching.
Why does it do that?
It is wormwood. It is bad. I wish I could show you her face.
Why does that?
Oh, yes, indeed. Oh man, the Quentin says LMAFO. Susie says what? Look, Quentin is laughing again. FCB says low. Quentin says nailed it. Sean is cracking up. Don't worry, Quint. I'll cook for them when they come visit. I'll cover the extra cost. Oh, she's still drinking the water. You need some flavor.
I got tea in the other room. I'll tea it.
Oh my goodness.
It sticks in there.
Yep. Nope. It is like a coating.
It's so bad.
Yep. I still taste the shot that I took. Little girl, you want to try it?
No.
Eat some bread, Mrs. Dash FCB says.
Huh?
Eat some bread.
Oh yeah, maybe that'll work.
Or a cracker.
But I got Nella wafers.
Oh, Nilla wafers, yeah. Can I get one too? Cause oh my gosh, what's the aftertaste compared to this? It's
I don't even know what that is.
Yep, it's wormwood. Oh, I'll take some. Thank you. Look, Nilla wafers. It's wormwood. Oh, it's bad.
But you're saying it's wormwood, like someone could relate as to what wormwood is. You gotta relate it to something else. It's like a really bitter grapefruit that's stuck in my throat. And I like grapefruit, but this is bad. It's
so. I don't know. I think what it is once I tasted wormwood, I know what wormwood tastes like.
Nobody tastes wormwood. No, God.
Well. I don't know how else to explain it.
Whoever said take the bread, that's the Nella wafers help.
Dash can only have something after another shot. No, sir, STV. So it tastes like a grapefruit. I agree, like a grapefruit, but like a real bitter,
Really bitter
grapefruit.
But I like grapefruit, but I don't like this.
It's a really bitter grapefruit.
Maybe it's about to go bad. Like, I don't
Like
know.
a sour, like not a sour, but a soured grapefruit.
Yeah, it's
Off.
It is off.
Susie, have you never had Malort?
Nella wafers didn't rescue.
Nella wafers didn't rescue. I still taste it.
I don't know, it tastes good to me.
Quentin says, "Oh, that sounds terrible." It's the aftertaste that's it. Yeah, Quentin, you're right. A shot at punch, yo, Jimmy. No sir. No sir. No shot. I'm out of energy drink. I'm about to get some water. Damn, Jimmy, I thought we was cooler than that. You said a shot of punching. Damn, son. I.e. had chic of the wood. I'll never do wormwood. Water. WOUDER. Water. Jimmy, that's not helping. That is definitely not helping. He said he was trying to help with the shot of punching. No, sir. You might as well have asked me to do Everclear. No, sir. Not helping. Mm. He says, trying to help. No way. No way, Jose. Jimmy says, I'll never ask anyone to do that. What is it? Punching or Everclear? You'll never ask anyone to do, Quentin. Either way. Everclear is death. I bet you have some. Everclear or punching, Jimmy? Which one? Look, Quinn says, "OMG, he has both." I do. I do. Punching, yeah. Oh, Quint says, "I'm happy that Mrs. Dash tried it." Yeah. Why wouldn't you buy it? Why would you buy Everclear? All right, so we were in, I think we were in South Carolina. I'm pretty sure. And I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to get it in Maryland. So I bought it. That was it. That was the reason. No other way. No. Steven says, "Hey, yo, Dash and family, good evening and happy new year to all. Sorry to be late. I'm playing cards with Jacqueline, but listen all along. Had to come when I saw the word punching. Listen. Go back to your card game, Steven. Told Jacqueline, I said, what's up? And her hand was so tasty. Well, so tasty. Okay. What kind of what card game are you playing? I see they sell it here. You know, it's funny, Quentin. I went to the liquor store the other day and I saw they sold Everclear here, and I was like, okay, I don't have to worry about getting it elsewhere. FCB says, "Yo, what up, Steven and Jacqueline?" Oh my goodness, y'all are trying to get me torn up. So taste, not TASTY, but TASTE. So tasty. Man, so tasty. Hopefully, Jacqueline, you can still fit the shirt that I sent that got there like a year after I sent it to you guys. Oh man, listen, I still have Steven. You gotta show her that. Unfortunately, I don't say I can barely see, but I know that is the Steven and Jacqueline sticker. You guys definitely have a special place on the cup. You're on the cup. Jimmy says, "Brother Steven, there are 3 of us that need to take a shot of punching for New Year." Oh gosh, not it. I touched my nose. Not it. Oh, rummy. All right, like gin rummy or just rummy? Susie says, "Steven, you're gonna have to rewatch tonight." I'm still holding my nose because no, sir, I'm not taking the punching. Look, I'm looking over at the punching. I see the punching bottle. It's next to the. Oh my goodness! It's next to the other bottle of Malort that I have. Nope, my finger is staying on my nose. Not it. Steven said, "Brother Jimmy, I got on the table right now." Jimmy says, "Talk Dash into it." No, sir. Dash about to be passed out. No, sir. I'm going to sleep good already as is. Susie says, "Hi, dear. Happy New Year." Happy New Year to you too, Susie. No. No. Yo, y'all, why do y'all do this? Why do y'all do this? Steven says, Dash, one shot for sure. Why? Jimmy says, okay, mine is on the table too. What? Baby, how you doing over there? Oh, she's good after she ate the Nilla wafers. Do it for Steven. Do it for lying about my bowling balls. What are you talking about, Steven? Quentin? Oh, my goodness. Quentin says, Mrs. Dasher's gangster. Quentin says, Mrs. Dasher's gangster. To be fair, I didn't give her that much. To be fair. I was going to say the pink bowling ball. No. So y'all donated to the cause tonight. But, oh my goodness. Jimmy says the more the merrier. Oh my goodness. Yo. You realize punching is like 100 and some change proof, right? $150 proof. Oh man. Why are y'all trying to kill me? Punching? Can y'all see that right there? What does that say? What does that say? All right. I poured a teeny little bit. It's not Russian. Josh, crop check. So I bought everyone some of these. These are winter Crocs. Just, they felt, but they're lined and they're closed all in the toe. Bruh. But I bought everybody a pair of these, and I'll say everybody in my household got a pair of those for Christmas. From me, from Daddy. Woo! Jimmy says that's it. It went well, Susie. Boo, buddy, blah blah blah. This is Happy New Year. SCB says, y'all, we're looking for a league to join this month. Josh and Biz, those are dunks. Yeah. Winter Crocs. All right, so this is all of the punching I'm taking. It is 150 proof. There's no way. Oof, goodness. Oh my goodness. Good golly. Oh. Steven says, let's do this. Drink up, buttercups. Happy New Year. Oh my gosh, Steven. No dry January for us. Not at all. Not with these fools. On a scale of 1 to Winter Crocs, how middle class are you? Jimmy says smooth. Oh no. No, it definitely not smooth. Like, oof. Mm-mm. I'm not gangster at all. I mean, y'all, goodness gracious. Quint, thank you and F you at the same time. Quint, you still here? Cause, bruh. Oh my goodness. Mm. So we then took a shot of the Malort. Then we took a little bit of the overproof, the rain nephew, the punching rather. Not even rain nephew, the punching. Blemish is this bitch's dash not drink. She doesn't drink very much at all. She does not drink very much. So she took a little shot. I mean, she took a little shot of the Malort. Oh my goodness. Oof. Oh.
You're too soft. You could be harder. It doesn't
hurt. Jimmy says, Happy New Year, gang. Or Happy New Year, guys. Bruh, I am going to sleep so good. We're at 1 hour and 46 minutes. So we are, look, I'm trying to get to 2 hours. Josh and Bay says, Dash be running around naked soon, just the Crocs. I don't run around, not naked, but like Crocs and drawers and a t-shirt. Yes, please. My car's at 72%. What's yours? I can't check. I can't check because on my phone, I'm using my phone to do the live stream, and I can't check to see what the percentage is. But all right, let's see. I say, you want to take a field trip outside to the car? This is an excuse to go see what the car battery percentage is.
I stabbed my foot with a piece of. I don't know. I was just stepping and walking.
You were.
And I pulled it out last night, and I thought I had it under control, and it bled through the first bandage. Well, two bandages.
He's on his foot, so he stepped on his foot, so it's still bleeding. Well, it's not bleeding now.
Yeah.
It's pretty still now.
Yeah. Bruh. What in the world?
I didn't. Yeah, right? Yes.
Someone has been stabbed. That was taste tester number 2. He stepped on glass himself. Oh, darn it. Hold on. Do.
Disarm now.
Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm trying to hurry up and get outside real quick to the car. Oh. Alright, let's see. My Lord. Ugh. Damn it. I gotta sit down. Oh, my goodness. It's cold. 79%. Quitting 79%. Okay, going back in the house. Oh, my God. Locking. Oh, boy. Almost dropped it. Oh, my gosh. It's cold outside. And I'm in a t-shirt. Oh, my goodness. All right. 79. Whew.
Money is a rate limiting factor. So if you want to get into more house, get in.
Your home is now armed today.
Okay. All right. Okay. 79% Quentin. Okay. Yeah. It is cold outside. looks like we are going to put on the. Oh, look at this. This is the. Ooh. Yeah. Man. All right. Popo got work. I running around in a t-shirt and drawers. Actually, don't have drawers on. I got I said pajama pants on, but oh boy, here we go. Yep, pajama pants. Ow! Damn it! I keep hurting myself. Oof. Look at this one. This is another one, Quentin. Look, I ordered my size, and I'll say it worked out. I swear, Quentin, he must have ordered a kid's size or something. No, dude. What does that say, Quentin? I ordered the biggest size available. Oh, goodness. It fits. Damn it. I hit my shin and it actually hurts. SCB says, next time order adult large, Quentin. Not the youth size. Doom, do, do, do. We are at 1 hour and 52 minutes. Yo, can I just say thank you guys so very much. Those of you guys who are on the replay gang, those of you guys who are here currently, thank you so very much for hanging out. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. There are 13 thumbs up and 16 folks watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you could hit that thumbs up button for me, please and thank you. I'm trying to. Here we go. I'm trying to crack my neck. It's just not working. Quentin says there's only 4 sizes available on the site. No, sir. Damn it. I am feeling the punch-in. I definitely feel the punch-in. Goodness gracious. Everybody needs to remember barbecue guys require a barbecue extra large equals 3XL. At least. Look, I want to have room for shrinkage. I want to have room for when I wash this and it shrinks. It's funny. I actually was like, man, I gotta take my sweatshirts to the cleaners because I don't want them to shrink. I will pay the $2 to have these cleaned. I have a black one, I have this gray one, I have my all I want for Christmas is Pew Pew's shirt. That one needs to go to the cleaners. And I'm trying to think what else. There's a couple more shirts that I have that I need to take to the cleaners tomorrow, I need to take the cleaners period. It might not necessarily need to be tomorrow, but I need to take them to the cleaners. Goodness. Quentin says, okay, before Dash passes out, good night, everyone. Hope y'all had a wonderful new year. Remember to order 3 sizes too big on his site, and pink equals creamsicle on YouTube camera. Good night. Quint says, Dash, do you have merchandise? Yes, Quint. So if you look at the I'm trying to move these bottles so I can get to my keyboard on my laptop here. Oh. Quentin says you've been warned. So if you go to order your shirts, here's your shirts. Copy link. Boom. All right, so there is the link to the Teespring store. And I would say try to find the cheaper ones. There's two different versions, but like I started it and I had to change it, and there was a issue or problem. But there I do have some merchandise. Basically these shirts. I have hoodies that Quentin couldn't seem to order the correct size of. And then if you go to my website, steeldrumsmokers.com, let's see, www.steeldrumsmokers.com. On there, yep, I smelled it wrong. So steeldrumsmokers.com, smokers, not smokers, but steeldrumsmokers.com. If you go out there, you can find information on how to order stickers. I'll take this off. Oof. Goodness. Getting kind of hacked. All right. Oof. Jimmy says, night, guys. Have a great rest of the week. Call you tomorrow, Dash. All right, Jimmy. Be easy. Thank you so very much for hanging out. Definitely appreciate you. Happy New Year, sir. All right, we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I'll say, what can we do for the last 3 minutes? But goodness gracious. I just want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me week in and week out. I definitely very appreciative that you have lots of other things that you can do. Puerto Amigo, ¿qué pasó contigo? Puerto Amigo. He says, Happy New Year, Feliz Año Nuevo para ti también. I can stay for another shot. No. Cheers, y'all. What? Cheers, y'all. CC, I'll be here next week. Oh, Quincy just ordered. Oh boy, I don't know what he ordered. Ken Forrest says, Happy New Year. What's your thoughts on the drones flying around? Listen, I'm glad they're not flying up anywhere near me. But that's it. I'm glad they're not flying anywhere near me. So, goodness. Let's see. Can I do Duolingo from my yeah. Berto Amigo says, Quentin, I see no creamsicle, unfortunately. No comment. We are going to... Oh, we have 50 seconds. Berto Amigo says, Go Eagles. Yes, indeed, Berto. Appreciate you, my guy. Go Birds. Quentin says, I'm just happy to miss you. That's try, my lord. Happy New Year, my friends. Oh, I'm going to say I'm not happy because I'm going to have to hear about it later. That's all. But thank you so very much for hanging out. Definitely appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put this back up here. Oh, that's right. Go Birds. All right. So, Bumpy, Big Man Smokehouse, and everybody else who was on the replay game. Definitely shout out to you guys. Thank you so very much. Steven says good night, y'all, and stay beautiful, people. Wishing y'all a blessed and prosperous to 2025. And until next week, cheers. Salud. Quint says the Eagles, yeah. FCB says good night. Oh, Bertho says good night. Good night. All right, guys. Listen, thank you so very much for hanging out. Definitely appreciate you. Go Birds. Go Birds. Anyway, thank you guys again. Quint says night, everyone. Yes, indeed. Be easy. Thank you so very much. And I'm gone.